Simply for no reason. This is Super Bowl scarf right here. I got this scarf when we won the Super Bowl. Nice, thick. You see it ain't no lint on this one. No lint on this, John. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. Let's let it brew. Let's let it marinate real quick. Let's let it brew. Let's CJ Huggins. What's going on, big dog? What's up with it? What they do? I'm gonna let it brew. I'm gonna wait till about 100 people get in here real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all know to order your Hurt Season merch, man. You got to do it today if you want it by Christmas. I'm telling you. And you could DM me on any stream, on any platform, Twitter or Instagram. DM me and ask me for the savings code so you can save on the express shipping. You put the code in and knock down some of the price. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want it before Christmas, man, you got to go through the express shipping right now at this point. And my man working to get them things out as soon as possible, man. So click the link to the description in this video, or go, go to the last video. Get your Hurt Season merch. We 13-1. They didn't believe it, but we did. We believed we would be this good, y'all. We believed we would be this good. A.J. Brown with 1,201 yards. Past T.O. T.O. had 1,200. A.J. Brown has a career year in receptions and a career year in receiving yards. One more touchdown, he got a career year in touchdowns. Devontae Smith, a career year in receptions, 99 yards away with 3 games left to get a stack. Who's their quarterback? Who is throwing the ball at this rate that's getting A.J. Brown 12? A.J. Brown had 170 plus yards yesterday in 20-degree conditions. 20-degree conditions. They told us health was a factor for A.J. Brown. You know, praise God that he played every game. They told us weight and just body composition was a problem for Devontae Smith. Back-to-back 900 receiving yard seasons. They told us Jalen Hurts can't throw. A 300-yard passing game again this season. He's gonna be player of the month again this month. He's gonna be player of the month again this month. Negative 10-degree wind chill. The ball had to be like a brick through that thing for 300 of them things. They told us a lot that didn't come true. Hassan Reddick. You got to start talking about Hassan Reddick in Defensive Player of the Year consideration. Hassan Reddick is having the best. Listen, they laughed at me, y'all, when I compared Hassan Reddick to Micah Parsons. When I said we got one and they got one, they laughed at me. Hassan Reddick got 12 sacks. Micah Parsons got 13. Hassan Reddick lead the league in forced fumbles. They laughed at it. Hassan Reddick, you got to start treating Hassan Reddick. Nobody got more sacks in the last 3 years than Hassan Reddick. Only 2 players are Myles Garrett and Nick Bosa. Why we not talking about Hassan Reddick like he not one of them ones? Why we ain't doing that? Respectfully, I would like to know. I would like to know respectfully. I would like to know respectfully why that's not happening. Why the proper respect not being put on people's names who need the respect. 13-1. 13-1. And we went out there and handled business at a very, very high clip. Listen, man, I'm proud of this team. This is the difference between us and them, though. This is the main difference. Jalen Hurts threw 2 interceptions in this game. We're not going to break down comprehensive film saying why is everybody fault but Jalen Hurts'. Those were Jalen Hurts' 2 mistakes. He made those mistakes. But he still won the game. Was a huge part of why we won the game. He made the mistakes. Jalen Hurts' worst game of the season was 300 passing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. MVP type shit, man. MVP type stuff, man. It sickens a lot of people that this dude is turning out to be everything that we knew he would be on this channel. It sickens a lot of them. I never had no doubt. Never wavered. He played bad and had 315 passing yards. Never had no doubt, never wavered. You know what I'm saying? What is he? He's 428 passing yards away from having a 4,000 passing yard season with 3 more games to go. All you need is 428 more passing yards. He might get that against Dallas with how bad that secondary was. Might get that against Dallas. Has there ever been a quarterback in the history of the game with as many passing yards as Jalen Hurts has and as many rushing touchdowns and as many rushing yards as Jalen Hurts have? No. You've never seen this before. As dynamic as a runner as Lamar Jackson is, Lamar Jackson never had this many passing yards combined with that many rushing yards. No. Lamar Jackson only had one 3,000 passing yard season. As dynamic as a player as Justin Fields is, no. Justin Fields can't throw the ball like Jalen Hurts can. He can't throw the ball like Jalen Hurts can. He can't. Apparently, according to Dirt Sills, he could never achieve 4,000. A lot of people said he couldn't do it. That's the last thing he got to do. The last thing he got to do for me is one of my bold predictions was that Jalen Hurts would break the passing yard record for the season. It's only like 4,064 passing yards. That was my bold prediction coming into this season. Very obtainable, easily can be done. For the second time in the season, the Philadelphia Eagles have Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown both with 100 yards. It all happened within the last 3 weeks. In the last 3 weeks, you know, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Jalen Hurts really been cooking dudes. The last 3 weeks. Really been cooking dudes. Smitty been on a tear the last 3 weeks, for real. Smitty been on a tear. I think he had a bean. Did he have a bean against Tennessee? Or was that primarily AJ? But Smitty been on a tear the last 3 weeks. AJ been on a tear the last 3 weeks. Dude's been turning it up in the passing game, man. Turning it up in the passing game. And it leads me to my next question, y'all. Do Christmas Eve really still matter? With the Dallas Cowboys choking like we always know they do. Listen, it's December, y'all. It's December. They always choke. They choke. It's December, man. When you start typing in Dallas Cowboys, you got to start putting in a VPN. You got to start doing secure browsing because a lot of choking go on. When you talk about the Dallas Cowboys. It's rated X. It's rated XXX to talk about them. A lot of choking going on over there, man. They choke. A lot of choking going on. You told us you was the 85 Bears. That's what you told us, though. Kevo the Prince, thank you for the super chat. We only need one win to get the number 1 seed. I show disrespect and sit on my starters for the Cowboys game and just win the last 2. That's the thing. Go out there and punish the Cowboys. Go out there and punish them. They already done. In my rock voice, it doesn't matter. It really don't matter. Shout out to my guy LT for the super chat. Go out there and punish them for real. Go get your last win on them because this is the thing. You can't sit your starters with 2 more games left and knowing you're going to have a bye. You damn near, listen, you got to play your starters against the Cowboys and you got to play your starters against the Saints. You want to beat the Saints just to lower their seeding. You know what I'm saying? And you want to beat the Cowboys. Listen, it's going to be sweet to lock up the number 1 seed and a division on Christmas Eve. That's a good Christmas gift. And to do it over there. You know the vibes. My guy Mike, man. We doing Go Talk tonight? I'm free tonight. Don't talk to me, Mike. Nobody want to talk to me. You know what I mean? Nobody want to talk to me. They all went in the hot and they always talking real spicy. And there's nobody left, y'all. Nobody left to talk to. We the boss at the end of the level. And nobody's made it this far. Saturday game really don't matter because we would win a division and get home field advantage. I mean, it's too late. So listen, if you get the number 1 seed, theoretically, you have a bunch of games and a bunch of weeks that don't matter. So if you beat the Dallas Cowboys, the Saints game and the Giants game don't matter, and you got to bye. That's 3 weeks of dudes potentially getting rusty, potentially getting cold. The good thing about this is that Garner Johnson gets to heal up. I think Dallas Goedert should be back for the Dallas Cowboys game. But this game on the 24th is probably the last meaningful game we got. You know what I'm saying? And listen, go out there and handle your business. I talked to Trey Thomas a couple weeks ago. Trey said, you know, you got to play him, yo. You got to play. And I agree. The main thing is you got a quarterback who's not going to let you, you know, be stagnant. You got a team that knows that the number 1 seed and winning the division is not the end all. Hard to beat a team 3 times. I don't know what I like to see from the Christmas Eve game. I mean, it is hard to beat a team 3 times. But you got to remember this. Where are they coming back to that 3rd time? They coming back to Philly. They coming back to Philly. We're not going to see the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs, if that's what some people are thinking. It's not even a worry for real. We're not going to see the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs. The Dallas Cowboys are going to have to go on the road and play Tampa. They're going home. I'm telling you, man. They don't call me Crystal Ball Brunson for nothing. These guys have never beat Tom Brady in his career. Tom Brady might look weak right now, but playoff time is going to knock them dudes off, bro. Stu Vision, man. Thank you, man. Been a member of the channel for 9 months, bro. Next week needs to be a dual celebration. Division, the #1 seed to do it. And at their house is icing on the cake. For real. For real. We need to go out there and handle business. Dallas will lose in the first round. My guy, Bad Dog Sports. Congratulations on your win, Bad Dog. Congratulations on your win. I knew the Giants was going to beat the Commanders. The Commanders are soft. Y'all can throw all that Taylor Heineke malarkey out the window. They put up 12 points at home in the biggest game of the season for them. The biggest game of the season for them. 12 points at home. Daniel Jones beat them. Didn't even have to really do much to do it. Daniel Jones don't have no weapons. They talk about this defensive front with all these first-round picks, and they couldn't go out there and get a win. They couldn't go out there and get a win. I hope the Commanders miss the playoffs. I hope they do. My guy Craig Calloway, what's up? Brunson, I'm back, baby. Man, my guy Colton, what's going on? My guy Colton said he back. Where Louis T at, LB? I don't know where he at. I don't know where Louis T at. You know what I mean? I already knew his back was hurting from all of that pandering he was carrying on his back for the Dallas Cowboys. Pandering. Louis T will agree with anything good about the Dallas Cowboys. Louis T on his stream, on our stream, the Super Friends stream, told me that the Dallas Cowboys got the best defensive line in football. And Louis T told me he can't think of nobody with five or more sacks besides Hassan Reddick. It's not even no point in going back and forth with some people sometimes because they only want to believe what they want to believe. They change facts. When in actuality, the Philadelphia Eagles got more guys with 5 or more sacks than anybody in the National Football League. When in actuality, in the last 40 years or so in the NFL, nobody has had more sacks through, 14 weeks than the Philadelphia Eagles. When in actuality, 2 guys had 2 sacks plus against the #1 Russian quarterback in the league. When in all actuality, Hassan Reddick is having a better season than Micah Parsons if you want to keep it a stack. But they not going to tell the truth, yo. They try to say I'm delusional, y'all. They try to make it seem like I'm the Kanye West of this content creation shit. They try to make it seem like I'm crazy. But just look at the truth is in your face. What I don't do is I don't conform to what they want y'all to believe. I don't conform to it, man. I just tell the truth. Listen, you don't have to have a bunch of film, and you don't have to have all of these scientific explanations for why Dak Prescott cannot stop throwing interceptions. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. I went on the Dude Balls Cowboys show. You know, I went on this show. You know what I mean? Everybody, Kayvon nasty. Kayvon Thibodeau nasty, Bad Dog. I was going to text you about that. Kayvon Thibodeau nasty, bro. He's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem, man. I didn't like the pick for y'all at first. You know what I mean? I didn't believe he was going to be that good. I was wrong about Kayvon Thibodeau. Kayvon Thibodeau looked like he's going to be a problem for a very, very long time. So I went on the Guy Boss Cowboy show last week. I don't know if y'all seen it or not. You know what I mean? Before I went on there, this is the weird thing about it. I didn't even know what was happening. I saw the thumbnail, and I saw my picture on the thumbnail. Apparently, I missed the invite to my own star appearance. You know, I want to apologize for that. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know that I was the main attraction of something that I wasn't invited to. So I found out I'm invited. I pop up in the comments. Everybody calling me delusional. Everybody calling me, saying mean and hurtful things about me, y'all. Everybody's saying mean and hurtful things about me. I go there to see what was his scientific explanation. I went there to see what makes the Dallas Cowboys fan base and content creators think that they know something about football that everybody else don't know. All he did was play a Mike McCarthy interview of Mike McCarthy saying, I don't like the options. I don't like option routes. Oh, then he tried to rewind it back. You heard what he said, Brunson? He said, I'll rewind it again in case you missed it. Motherfucker. Huh? I've been speaking English for 35 years. I heard what he said, but explain this to me. Since the scheme is why Dak Prescott is throwing so many interceptions, explain this to me, though. Because I know a lot of y'all watching. Y'all can't help it. Explain this to me. If the scheme is the reason why Dak Prescott is throwing so many interceptions, what the hell is happening in practice? Dak Prescott doing too much of that little hip salsa thing? He loosening up his hips too much? He not getting on the same page with his wide receivers? What is happening in practice? Are y'all practicing on the scheme? Because this is a 7-year vet. He not on a rookie deal like Daniel Jones and Jalen Hurts. He's not a second string quarterback like Carson Wentz and Taylor Heineke. He is a $40 million man with 11 interceptions in 9 games. That is the bottom line. That is the bottom line. Then they saying this now, y'all, that they had to overcome so much. First of all, let's be clear. Y'all backdoored y'all way into the playoffs. The Giants helped y'all get there. Let's be clear about that. Y'all didn't win and get in. Y'all didn't have no pride in your chest. The Giants won and kept themselves alive. That takes heart and pride, y'all. It takes heart and pride. The Philadelphia Eagles won against the Bears. Won against the Giants and clinched. That takes heart and pride. Y'all let Trevor Lawrence put up a 40 burger with extra cheese. And the Giants had to help y'all out on Sunday Night Football. Patheticness. Patheticness is what we call that. So now this is the narrative for the Dallas Cowboys. The narrative is that it's not Dak's fault, it's everybody else's fault. I'm going to tell y'all what we don't care about in Philadelphia. We don't care whose fault it is. We're going to drag y'all on Christmas Eve. We're going to show y'all that we're just better than y'all. I don't care what y'all blame it on. Is it Jalen Hurts or the system? The whole system going to take turns beating y'all with the same baseball bat. And we're going to pass it to another part of the system. First, the offense going to beat y'all down. Because you come on, man. Come on. You see the way Hurts throwing the ball. You see how good he is. First, the offense going to take this ball back to y'all. Babe Ruth y'all up and down the field. I dare you play one-on-one on the outside because there's nobody that can guard Smitty. I'm not even worrying about A.J. Brown at this point. At this point, it's safe to say that the Philadelphia Eagles got 2 number-1 wide receivers. It's safe to say it. Who the hell is going to guard Smitty? What's going on, D-Lo? I don't even think Trayvon Diggs, come on. He can't guard A.J. Brown or Smitty. Then the defense going to do it. The #1 sack leading defense. We can't stand y'all. We not about to take this game light. We don't like y'all, bro. And Micah Parsons opened up his trap, and he should have been worrying about the Jacksonville Jaguars instead of worrying about how good Jalen Hurts is. A man who threw for 300 passing yards and polar winds. We ain't here for no excuses. I don't care that y'all lost. I don't care that, well, at least we in the playoffs, y'all. We clinched. There's a lot to be happy about. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not a lot to be happy about. Not a lot to be happy about, guys. Not a lot to be happy about. My daughter left a juice box in here. I'm going to drink it. Since we talking about children, let me drink this juice box. She always looking out for daddy. She left it in here by accident. Always looking out for daddy. This is a good one, too. It's not juice. It's actually water. It's called fruity water. We talking about kids. Let's drink a juice box. Let's drink a juice box real quick. The level, listen, and this will really, listen, I love all content creators. Y'all know Law Nation, one of my favorite people to work with. Any Cowboys content creator. Bad Dog, one of my favorite Louis T. They some of my favorite guys outside of the Eagles community to work with. But some of you Dallas Cowboys content creators, y'all gotta get y'all. This is what y'all gotta do, man. Y'all gotta stop thinking so highly. My guy Sean, thank you for the super chat. Y'all got my guy Mike. What my guy Sean say real quick? Sean, bro, the only Dallas winning Saturday is Goddard. Facts. My guy Michael Robinson, thank you for the super chat. Time to drop a 50 burger on them Christmas Eve and send them back to their families in the coffin. I agree with it. This is what some of y'all Dallas Cowboys content creators got to stop doing. And this is why we get off to a bad foot. This is why, listen, discrediting another man for no reason will always put a salty taste in my mouth. Pause. Well, you know, it will always just not sit well with me. discrediting another man. It just don't work. It just don't work well for me because that's what this about. I keep telling you, it's not about the player. It's about how much he was discredited. It's about how much disrespect was thrown on his name for no reason at all. A lot of people didn't even want to give him a chance. That's what hurt season means. It means to block out the noise and prove him wrong. This is what a lot, hey, yeah, that was crazy. This is what a lot of these Dallas Cowboys content creators been doing lately. Since they think that they have found the holy grail of football knowledge, they make slick comments like their community is superior to every other community in terms of talking football. I had the Dude Boss Cowboys tell me that my 25K subscribers, this is what he said word for word. Your 25K don't mean nothing over here. You ain't on Law Nation level. You ain't on Vach Lombardi level. He named a bunch of great content creators that I've worked with before. You're not on none of these guys' levels. So then I said, damn, he must got about like 35 or something. I go, look, he had 5K. He had 5K talking to me like this. He had 5K, y'all. He had 5K. So this is my thing. And you know, I didn't even want to be petty about it. So this was my thing. This is my thought process and my reply to this was, if I'm over here doing my thing, and this, listen, man, listen, the list of content creators I've influenced go to, yeah, that shit about longest Broad Street, that list. And I'm humble about it. I don't even talk about stuff like this. But if my 25K is a drop in the bucket to y'all got the biggest fan base in the world. Y'all got the most content creators on the app. Why you ain't where they at? His tweets been wild since you've been on. His tweets been crazy wild, Mike. Crazy wild, bro. Crazy wild. So why you ain't up there with them guys? You reporting on the biggest franchise in sports? Why you ain't up there? Huh? And you know, I'm not one to tell somebody it's levels, but shit, Super Mario could tell you that it's levels. Super Mario would tell you that it's levels. Super Mario would tell you that it's levels. If y'all know the conversations that I be having with people who actually played the sport, the poker games I've been in, I'm just not that guy to be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? And then they do the same thing on Twitter. This what they gonna say all week to me. You don't know ball. You don't know ball. This is what they're gonna say to me all week on Twitter. They are going to tell me about how much I don't know about the sport and how their knowledge is so far superior. That's what they're going to do. Because I don't believe in having comprehensive film breakdowns on excuses for why a quarterback has thrown 11 interceptions in 9 games. I don't believe in making excuses. I don't believe in blaming Kellen Moore instead of your quarterback. Because this Philadelphia, if your quarterback playing bad, everybody get fired over here. Carson Wentz was playing bad, everybody had to go. Everybody had to go. We don't make excuses over here, yo. So it's foreign to me, man. It's foreign to me. Hey, my lunch over. Enjoy yours up. Hey, Kenzo, shout out to you, bro. You took an early lunch today. What time is it? 11:30? Shout out to you, my dog. I don't believe in making excuses. I don't believe in making excuses. Then they said a couple weeks ago that their community holds themselves to a higher standard than ours. Number one, y'all don't travel like us to other stadiums. Y'all have insurgents planted in other cities. That's all y'all got. Y'all got guys planted in other cities. I have never seen an airport full of Cowboy fans. I've never seen an airport full of Cowboy fans going to an away game. The only people that go to away games wearing Cowboys colors are the insurgents that are planted in other cities. Already there. Half your fan base suffer from NBD. J Tuck pressed the wrong button and the Cowboys lost. Facts. Half your fan base suffer from NBD. You want to know what NBD is? Never been to Dallas. Half the fan base suffers from NBD. Half these guys never been to Texas. Half these guys never been to Texas, y'all. They never been to Texas. Never. They They suffer from NBD. I don't get it. Yeah, definitely shout out to Dougie P. Dougie P still working for the Eagles, as we can see. Half these guys suffer from it. Look. I got the Air Force looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm out here screaming. They suffer from NBD. Never been there. They never smelt it. They never touched Dallas soil. Never been there. A lot of television fans never been there. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. They already ready to give up on the season. The worst 10-win team in franchise and in the history of the game. Mark Walls, thank you for the super chat. What's up, brother? Cowboys know the real bullies. They know. They know. My God, man, we had 1,000 viewers. Lunchtime with the bullies is back. They never been to Dallas, y'all. They never been to Dallas. And you know, and this is what a lot of them get confused too. I really be wanting to talk football. But my passion runs so deep that when we do some of these collabs with some of these guys, sometimes they think they gotta take some pre-workout before we start talking football. Bro, I'm here to talk football. I'm not here to body slam nobody through the concrete. I'm here to talk football. We ain't gotta insult one another. But we not gonna act like who really ain't who ain't the real. We not gonna act like who not the real. Come on, we not gonna act like it. Before it was Hurt season, before it was Crystal Ball Brunson, it was Bully Brunson first. It was that first though. We not gonna act like that though. LB, who on the Eagles should be in the Pro Bowl this year? Jalen Hurts should be first team All Pro and Pro Bowl. AJ Brown should be first team. Well, it's gonna be tough. How many wide receivers get first team? AJ Brown should be All Pro. I don't care at what level. Devontae Smith is getting up there. Dallas got missed too many games, unfortunately. The entire offensive line probably should make the Pro Bowl for the Philadelphia Eagles. Them guys have been stellar. You know what I mean? But if you want to highlight some guys, you got to highlight Mailata. You got to highlight Kelsey. You got to highlight Lane Johnson, of course. Now, if you want to go to the defensive side of the ball, you got to say Gardner Johnson still lead the league in picks. You know what I mean? My guy, Philly the podcast, not the apple juice. I know it's real when you pull out the juice box. Listen, you know, my daughter left this here because she know it was going to be a hot one. You got to throw in Gardner Johnson for the Pro Bowl. Still lead the league in picks. Bradbury and Slay are Pro Bowlers. No doubt about it. Bradbury and Slay. Hassan Reddick is a Pro Bowler. 12 sacks, lead the league in forced fumbles. Hargrave is a Pro Bowler, bro. Damn near 10 sacks at the defensive tackle from the interior, bro. Come on. Sweat, a Pro Bowler. Brandon Graham might get 10 sacks this year. Probably should be a Pro Bowler. TJ Edwards, one of the best linebackers in the game, it should be about 12 Pro Bowlers from the Philadelphia Eagles, man. In short, should be about 12 Pro Bowlers, man. I mean, those guys have been in sync, bro. Those guys have been in sync. What do you think about the Cowgirls next week? I think this is the week we button them up. This is the week we button them up. You see, nobody want to talk nice to me. They've been on Twitter talking about pressing buttons. You know what I mean? They've been on Twitter talking about just everything, man. Don't make me press the button. Don't make me press the button. Y'all must not know the power I have on this app. Don't make me press. They've been talking about pressing the button. They've been talking crazy. Like, it's ludicrous. They've been talking about y'all getting a suit and tie confused. Y'all getting a suit and tie confused. Like they the only ones privy to getting a tailored suit. Come on, man. Come on. They really talk like they really talk like we just in a project somewhere and they the only ones with running water. Stop it. Stop it. Don't make me press the button. What? What button you gonna press? What button you gonna press? I don't understand this rhetoric. The worst thing that could happen was me being more active on Twitter probably the last 2 football seasons. I didn't care about Twitter for real. I bought my Twitter account off of an exotic dancer from Philly who needed some money. She only had 5,000 followers on the account when I bought it. I was just trying to help her out. I turned a 5,000 follower account on Twitter to over 20,000 now. 20,000.1 to be exact. Talking football. I get on Twitter. Twitter is a whole nother planet. I'm telling you, bro. Twitter is a whole nother planet. They on Twitter talking about, this is what happened. I added Micah Parsons. And I said, Micah Parsons, I added him. Because I thought that's how Twitter worked. I didn't know you weren't supposed to do that. I added him. And people like, this what Tuck say. Tuck say, after I added Micah Parsons, people want to at my football players and at my team. Don't make me press the button. Don't make me press the button. Don't make me press the button. But he didn't at me though. But I knew he was talking about me. I'm the only one that added Micah Parsons that he would pay attention to. So I just respond. I said, press the button. Shit. Press the button. And it started a chain reaction. Then Mike responded with a little gif with the button, the finger pressing the button. Then Tone pressed the button. Everybody like, press the button. And they dragged him for 2 days. So who got the bigger button, me or you? If I could retweet you talking about pressing the button and it could turn it. Bro, Darius Slaywife even tweeted. Slaywife said, what is this button? So who got the bigger button? If I could retweet you pressing the button, if I could retweet you talking about your button, and then multiple buttons get pressed on you, who got the bigger button? Dave Dust, what up? Who got the bigger button? I'm gonna go get my brother. I tell you to go get him, and I already beat your brother up. That's the equivalent. I beat your brother up last year. Your brother scared of me. You go to him? That's your brother? We gonna drag you on the 24th. My juice box running out. We gonna drag you on the 24th, man. I've been begging for the button for 3 days now. I was disappointed. Y'all. I was disappointed when the button was supposed to get pressed and everybody was still here. The birds were still chirping. Life was still going on. I was disappointed when the button was invisible, y'all. Disappointed. Huh? Press the button. The whole Philly was like, what? Hey, the whole city said, what? Come on, bro. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about, man? I used to be baby lock Brunson. Now I'm medium lock Brunson. I'm medium lock Brunson, man. Every win I get a quarter inch. I get a quarter inch every win. Dude was watching too much Rush Hour Facts. This guy slurping that juice box. Pause. Stop playing with me, man. We don't talk like that. That's nasty. Louis T and his feelings. Let me talk about the Commanders. Need a shirt. Juice box Brunson. Okay, say less. And Louis T and the Commanders. They were so happy about beating us. So happy about beating us. Look at what they doing. Look at what they doing right now. They complaining about a blown call. Let me roll the window back there. It's about to get a little hotter in here. It's about to get a little hotter in here. I had to stop screaming. The Department of Defense was going to make a complaint if I had kept screaming here like that. They are complaining about blown calls. Let me see if I got another juice box in here. That joint was good as hell. Damn. No juice box. This is all I got. This is all I got in here now. Some furry ear muffs that my daughter done left in my car. A little Peppa Pig. No more juice boxes. Come on, Tori, you're doing me bad. So this is what they do. They complain about a blown call. And that's the highlight of their loss right now. A blown call. We do not care. We don't care. I'm going to tell you why we don't care. We don't care because when Dallas Goedert's face almost got ripped off, causing him to miss 5 games of a very promising season, nobody cared for us. What we did was never lost again. Simple as that. Y'all ran y'all numbers on us against Dallas Goedert. What, we won 5 straight since then? After that, it was the Colts, the Packers, the Texans, the Giants, and who we just served, the Bears. Yeah, we won 5 straight after that. 5 straight after that. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. We won 5 straight after that. So we do not care. We do not care about no blown call. Y'all lost the game. It is what it is. Sometimes the refs can't see. We have grown accustomed to believe in that. It is what it is. We do not care about your excuses. We do not care. We do not care. We do not care. You know what I mean? The man sat on a live stream with me and told me that they got the best trio of wide receivers in the division. But I get labeled delusional. A.J. Brown got 1,200 receiving yards. Nobody got that for them. Nobody got that for them. Devontae Smith is on the verge of probably having more yards than CeeDee Lamb and Scary Terry. The Philadelphia Eagles, first of all, there's no other team in the division that has had 2 wide receivers have 100-yard games besides the Philadelphia Eagles, and we've done it multiple times. Multiple times. We've done this multiple times. A.J. Brown and Smitty did it all in the last month of football. All down the stretch when you want your guys to be playing at this level. First of all, the Dallas Cowboys do not have a quarterback on the roster with a 300 passing yard game. And they keep trying to downplay that. They know that that should not be happening with the level that they claim Dak Prescott is at. They know that. That Cooper Rush and Dak Prescott, neither one of them guys got a 300 passing yard game. That's foul. And I don't care if you're trying to listen. Since when is a 300-yard passing game been a measuring stick for a quarterback success? Listen, everybody played the Lions, right? Has everybody played the Lions in the division yet? Because the Lions have the weakest defense. Daniel Jones threw for 300 on the Lions. I think the Lions still beat them, though. Daniel Jones threw for 300 on the Lions. Carson Wentz got a 300 passing yard game, though. But he a gunslinger. Come on, bro. It matters. It shows that your quarterback not really eating like that, in my opinion. In my opinion. There's no way that Jalen Hurts should have this many 300-yard passing games and everybody's saying that he can't throw the football. LB, Howie Roseman is a lock for GM of the year. Would you vote Siri for? Yeah, every Philadelphia Eagle should win it. Listen, 13-3 is crazy, bro. After we beat the Dallas Cowboys, every Philadelphia Eagle should win every award, bro. Jalen Hurts should win MVP. Nick Sirianni should win Coach of the Year. Howie Roseman should win GM of the Year. And it's not even being biased. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hassan Reddick should get more consideration for Defensive Player of the Year. I'm not saying he should win that one, but who knows how he finished the rest of the season. Brandon Graham should get Comeback Player of the Year if he get 10 sacks. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. All them awards need to come to Philly, man, because we earned them. We earned them. I'm not asking for nothing we ain't earned. We earned them. You know what I'm saying? We earned them. The 24th going to tell us a lot about a lot of these guys, man. But prepare yourselves for the videos explaining why. Listen, in that last interception Dak Prescott threw, hey, Merry Christmas to you, Jason Wallace. That last interception Dak Prescott threw, we're not going to sit here. We're not going to sit here and act like that was bad on the wide receiver. It was bad on the wide receiver. But come on, that only explain 1 out of the 10. 1 out of the 11, I'm sorry. Dan Celio swears Reddick ain't nothing, but now what, brother? We exposing the haters. I don't even want to talk about dude no more, for real, Dave. I don't even want to talk about dude, man. Instead of simply saying I was wrong, they can't say it because it was some malice behind it in the first place. Chris Sims, there's no reason why Chris Sims should come out his mouth and say Jalen Hurts not getting his vote. Y'all saw my last video I put up about the last I think 12 to 15 MVPs and the supporting cast that they had. Yo, Welly Well, what's going on, Welly Well? Y'all saw my video about that. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. When Cam Newton won MVP, they had a franchise high 10 guys go to the Pro Bowl. When Lamar Jackson won MVP, 12 Ravens went to the Pro Bowl. Aaron Rodgers won MVP every season with Devontae Adams, who's also gotten MVP votes sometimes in the season. Oh, Devontae Adams just one guy. What are you talking about? Look at Aaron Rodgers without him. The Packers will be winning that division with just that one guy being over there. What are you talking about? Give me another MVP over the last couple years. Come on, spit it out. Give me another MVP. The last guy that won MVP, and it wasn't about the supporting cast for real, was AP. AP. Adrian Peterson was the last guy because he snatched it from them, bro. The season that AP had coming off of ACL was MVP worthy. Come on. Come on. Chris Sims came out of his mouth. He's not getting my vote. That's not, you talk like that when you don't like somebody, man. You talk like that when you don't like somebody. And a lot of this has been catapulted by Micah Parsons. None of these guys was coming out right, being this outspoken about denouncing this guy MVP candidacy until Micah Parsons said it. My guy Moniz Magamui, big Cowboys fan here. You guys got the division. You guys got this division, Jalen MVP. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Micah Parsons came out here and publicly denounced the guy that was balling. Knew it was going to make headlines, and the rest of the talking heads followed suit. Because Micah Parsons played for the Dallas Cowboys. The rest of the talking heads followed suit. If that was a Joe Schmo from the Atlanta Falcons, nobody would have blew it up like that. So now that Micah Parsons said it, everybody got to start having conversations about it. All the guys that really hate him, well, yeah, you know what? Micah Parsons is right. Micah Parsons is right. Micah Parsons is right. Come on, bro. Jalen Hurts got 13 rushing touchdowns, almost 750 rushing yards, and 13 rushing touchdowns. Close to 3,500 passing yards and 22 passing touchdowns. What's 13 plus 22, y'all? 35? 35 total touchdowns, man. 5 interceptions. Add up the passing yards to the rushing yards. Well over 4,000. Jalen Hurts will probably finish this season with 5,000 all-purpose yards and 35 plus touchdowns and under 10 interceptions. Since when is that not an MVP? And not only is he going to finish the season with that, he's a direct result for players getting better. A.J. Brown ain't never have no goddamn 1,200 receiving yards in a season with 3 games left. A career year in receptions and in receiving yards and about to be in receiving touchdowns. Miles Sanders never rushed for a stack with 3 games left. Devontae Smith just broke his receiving yards record from last year with the addition of A.J. Brown being there. How is the progression of Jalen Hurts so disrespected? How is the everybody thought that Devontae Smith targets was going to go down. How they go up? How did Smitty targets and A.J. targets go up? And receptions go up? Stop it, man. Stop it. Now that Dallas Goedert is back, the offense is back to being complete. We back to seeing these tight end screens. We back to keeping dudes off balance. Come on. How you respect the game but can't give credit to the best QB in the NFL? Because they don't respect the game. They don't respect the game. This is my thing. All of these so-called analysts, all of these content creators who like breaking down film, you know what I mean? If you look at the film of the Philadelphia Eagles and the way Jalen Hurts, I got a lot of respect for Dan Orlovsky, man. If you break down the film of the Philadelphia Eagles and see the way that things are happening, you should be excited if you a film junkie, man. Because you ain't never seen this before. You should be excited. What Chicago say? They hope Justin Fields could be like Jalen Hurts. What all the haters say? That if Justin Fields was in the same system, he would have better numbers than Jalen Hurts. He don't throw a ball like Jalen Hurts. Stop it. He don't make the throws Jalen Hurts make. Jalen Hurts can now make every throw on the football field. They don't respect the game. If I put as much effort into watching film as a lot of these other guys do, the Philadelphia Eagles film would have me excited, bro. It would have me excited. I would be over the moon looking at how innovative. Listen, first of all, the decisions that Jalen Hurts has to make at the line of scrimmage are far more cerebral than what Dak Prescott does or what they claim Dak Prescott do when he's just making changes at the line of scrimmage. Fields was missing checkdowns to running back. Right, Fields can't even throw a 5-yard out route. Throwing shit behind people, stop it. But he'll get better though. LB Hurts had a bad game and still threw for 303 rushing touchdowns. How does that happen? It happens because he's a different breed. Did y'all hear what the dude on NFL the halftime show? What's the dude name, man? Howie Long. Howie Long said this after Jalen Hurts converted in a 2-minute drill, and I keep saying he's the best 2-minute drill quarterback in the league. After Jalen Hurts converted in a 2-minute drill to close the half and get that touchdown, Howie said that he's interested to see the poise of Jalen Hurts after this half. Why is the poise of Jalen Hurts in question after he just executed a 2-minute drill and extended the lead? How the hell is the poise in question? What poise? There's no poise to be in question. He did that after he threw the 2 picks. The poise in question, you know, he is being judged under a microscope that they have to use because they don't know what they looking at. As smart as these guys claim to be, bro, and as smart as these guys are, they don't understand what they looking at, y'all. And it's as clear as day, man. It's as clear as day. A lot of these dudes suffering from NBD, never been to Dallas. We ain't listening to it no more, and we ain't riding with it no more. Even Slay said he don't know how Hurts played good with that brick weather. He said the ball was slick, too. Of course the ball was slick. Of course, the NFL is dumbfounded of how this guy has progressed this much, man, in a couple months. In a couple months, they dumbfounded. You know what I mean? But it's not on us, y'all. It's not on us to make these guys see the light. It's not on us. All they going to do is hate week in and week out. This is what we got to understand, y'all. Winning the Super Bowl is hard. I'm not saying we don't got a chance at winning the Super Bowl. I'm not going to say we're not going to win the Super Bowl. But it's not easy to do. Everybody, and part of it is my fault. Everybody licking their chops waiting for us to fall, y'all. They licking their chops waiting for us to fall. But I don't think we're going to fall. I don't think we're going to fall. I do not think we're going to fall. I don't. And if the NFL snub Jalen Hurts out of MVP, it could be a blessing in disguise, y'all. Hear me out. I know he's deserving of it. It's nothing more that I want than the quarterback that I have backed so much with everything, my brand, my time. It's nothing more that I want than for him to win MVP in the season where they said he had to prove it. Nothing more that I want. But if he don't win the MVP, I can almost guarantee you we win a Super Bowl. I can almost guarantee you we win a Super Bowl because he will put his life on the line for it after that. He already doing it week in and week out. But if they snub this man out of MVP, he gonna go nuclear. I'm telling you, bro. You think you seeing a nuclear level of savagery now? It's gonna be different if they snub him. You know what I mean? I want him to win it. But I want them to play him so he can go crazy too. Yeah, and that's the thing though, bro. A lot of people confused about the play calling. I think the play calling is designed for him to go crazy, bro. The play calling is designed for him to boost his stats right now. The play calling is designed for him to win MVP. The coaching staff want him to go out there and keep throwing the ball. It's as clear as day, bro. It's as clear as day, man. They want Jalen Hurts to throw the ball and continue to show people why he is him. That's what I think the play calling is about. I don't care about the MVP. I want February. Mahomes can have it. Let him have the Kurt Warner curse. Yeah, I agree with that. But the thing is, the organization want him to get it, bro. They want Jalen Hurts to be the first MVP in Philadelphia Eagles history. That's the only way that I could describe for us not giving the ball to Miles Sanders yesterday in them conditions. The only way. Do y'all see how many one-on-one matchups that Jalen Hurts was looking at and throwing the ball to his wide receivers? Do y'all see it, bro? The game plan was clear that if they play one-on-one, we're going to make them pay for it. That's been the mantra all year. Bro. Jalen Hurts is getting so many one-on-one matchups because people don't think he can throw the ball. And he keeps doing this to these guys, bro. Man, I need him to win. I got $3,500 on the line for him to win MVP. I saw your ticket, Dave. I'm going to post your ticket on Twitter, too. AOLB, I can't wait for Saturday. I can't wait for Saturday either. You know what I'm saying? But, this concludes Lunchtime with the Bullies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Y'all know the vibes. Official video coming later. Hopefully it's GOAT Talk with my man Philly Mike. Definitely got to do some talking. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got to do some talking. You know what I mean? We got to talk about it. No, you wasn't late, Southside. We're going to run it back. You know it's going to be up there. You know what I mean? You know it's going to be up there. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all, man. Eagles Nation, man, stand up. Y'all know what I'm saying? We definitely in the building, 13-1. You know, only the second time in franchise history. You know what I'm saying? The second time in my lifetime that we've been this good. Make sure y'all definitely enjoy it, man. And make sure y'all throw them likes up, man. 1,100 people in here and 300 likes. I'm going to count to 10. And if you in here right now watching, man, make sure you like this. Make sure you like this stream. When you like these streams, it boosts the algorithm of your favorite content creators. And also, I'm going to put the link for the description for the Hurt Season hats. You still got time. You still got time to get your hat before the game Saturday, but it's imperative that you order this tonight, man, for real, for real. Order tonight, and before you order or whatever, before you check out, DM me and ask me for the code to use for savings, and that would be able to knock down some of that price on the expedited shipping. You know what I mean? You probably gotta do priority shipping at this point if you want it before the 24th. But I got a code that'll eliminate the priority shipping, and I will eat the priority shipping, or I will eat some of the cost of the shipping. You know what I mean? So you can get your hat as soon as possible. Shout out to y'all, man. Hit that like button, man. Boost the algorithm up. We're gonna count to 10 and we out. 1, get them likes up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Happy Victory Monday. Big Hurt Season energy in the building.